I am from old East Virginia, North Carolina I did go. There I met a fair young maiden, though her name and age I did not know. Rather be in some dark hollow where the sun don't ever shine, than to see you with some other, and to know you'd never be mine. Okay everybody, that piece of music is called East Virginia, and that's an arrangement that you probably didn't recognize. That's a very unusual arrangement. I think it's an original arrangement by George Gibson. George had a neighbor's mother when he was growing up who was a banjo player, and she sang with all her stuff. And she had mentioned to George that the only song she had never figured out on the banjo was East Virginia. So George figured out this version, I think, having perhaps never heard anybody play the song on the banjo before. So the tuning is fFGCD. This bass string keeps slipping out on me. fFGCD. Your fifth and your bass are tuned alike. And for those of y'all who know, I'm tuned way down because this is a high-pitched song. I can't sing it if I'm tuned up to fFGCD. So I have down-tuned the banjo all the way down to E, and so my actual tuning is, you got two D's here, D, D, E, and I think an A and a B. D, D, E, A, B. I'll put that in the description as well. So anyhow, that's exactly where I'm at for those of you who want to play along in that exact tuning. So the reason for drawing the fourth string up to that, this is just regular old FD-G-C-D, what they call F tuning, but with the bass string drawn up. And the reason for that is when you play East Virginia out of that tuning, you generally hold this chord shape, and you have to hold the bass string down the whole time. Well, George doesn't like to do that, and a lot of the other old timers didn't. So on a song where you're constantly having to hold a string down the whole time, just tune that string up to where you're noting it, and then you saves you a finger. So when I'm in this tuning, fFGCD, East Virginia tuning, we'll call it, I don't have to use this middle finger. And when you're playing on a fretless instrument, that's a lot more important than it is on a fretted one. So you start off by holding that chord shape. Your ring finger is on the first string at the 3rd fret, and your index finger is going to it's going to be sort of doing a dance on the 3rd and 2nd string at the 2nd fret. But you start off with your index finger on the 3rd at the 2nd, and your ring finger on the 1st at the 3rd. And that gives you that nice little F chord. So it's kind of an odd syncopated 2-finger picking style, but basically it's out of this, and you start off by hammering to get I am from. You hammer on the 1st string, and you hit the 2nd string open, and then hammer again on that 3rd string. That gives you I am from, and then you can hit your bass string open. Old. Then you're going to hammer on your 3rd string again, 2nd string open, and then you're going to hammer on the 3rd string again, or wait, pull on the 3rd string, and then hit your bass string open. That gets you Old East Virginia, I am from. Old East Virginia, North Carolina not. So when you go high, you're just going to go up and change your chord and take your index finger over to the second string on the second fret. North Carolina. And then you're going to pluck it and then hammer on the third. And then in the second string open, I think. Yeah. North Carolina, I did go. There I met a fair young maiden. Though her name and age I did not know. I'll do the close-up for you all next, but basically once you get this chord shape down, very simple, in this tuning, fFGCD, you'll get it from there. Okay, let's do the close-up.